getting ready. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First baseman, DJ.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, George.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He took home the All-Star Game MVP last year. All that star power on the field, and he walked away saying, hey, I'm the man. This goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 14. He also has one home run. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Altuve becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Michael Brantley.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gleyber Torres.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
To Carlos Stanton now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Left side. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Bregman.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gurriel.
A bouncer to the left side, Urshela right there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Back in standing. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Gregorius will make the catch. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt.
It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. Correa scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robinson Chirinos.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Low for ball 1. Reddick stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many.
Oh, and he misses it. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Torres. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This one's down to third. Urshela is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 2.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1. Thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. One and one to Chirinos. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks is under it. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Tanaka gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So, unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Chirinos is under it, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the.
Now pitching for New York, number 85, Luis Cessa.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So striding in, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
47.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Riding in once again, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Josh James comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Pops this one up, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. We could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with two guns.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed.
Adam Ottavino trots in from the bullpen.
Now pitching for New York, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Correa at second. Chirinos on at first with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hector.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay to second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Starting forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Judge at second with 2 down. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Line hard toward right center. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Give him 5 runs in the inning with the big blows.
Lead up for the Astros, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second base.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Chapman has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
0-1 the count. Chapman sets. 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Driving forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's just 2 for 12. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
Oh, that's exactly what happens, D-Rose. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Urshela rounds third and is digging for the plate. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a taste, go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Chopped toward the second baseman. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2. Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he misses there. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bregman leads off second with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now
so striding forward number 44. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A man at third with one away. A little roller toward the hole. LeMahieu comes up with it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
16-3 today. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.